Hello, Capricorn. It is time for your collective reading. Here's some little tidbits on Capricorn from the Astrology for Dummies book by Ray Orion. Uphold tradition, follow the rules, productive, responsible, competitive, mature. The older you get, the happier you become. Patient, industrious, thrifty. You're ambitious. Cool, reserved, dignified, authoritative, a natural leader. All right, that's enough sucking your dick. All right. Hello. I don't have good Capricorn relationships, not too many. It's not that I'm opposed to meeting some nice Capricorns, it's just that I'm calling in the energy, you know what I mean? I'm calling in good Capricorn energy, so if you're out there, hello. It's me. I pull up at this party. I'm geeking out my body. Okay, these are the decks that we are using for you. And let's just get started. This is the oil I'm using right now in my hair. It's called Harmony Home by Eva's Magical Wonders. She's a really good tarot reader too. I always recommend her channel to no one. Tarot by Empress Eva. She's really good. Really good. Really good. Yeah, let me get this sorted. All right. And just to let you know, I also do not have any Capricorn placements other than that it's my 4th house. And that's a home life, family life. You got the Tower in reverse. Personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster, suffering, collapse, stormy time, restlessness. What fiasco did you just thwart? Oh my god. What? In reverse, the Tower? That's pretty good. And that's in a past energy. 9 of Swords in reverse. No, it's not in reverse. It's just in the upright. 9 of Swords in the upright. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. Why the fuck does that card keep coming out? I have some issues with sleep, so it makes sense. But is this someone else? Because you avoided a tower. So is that leaving someone else in despair, thinking up all night about you? Or is this you? A card wanted to come out, but it didn't quite. Ace of Wands, a sexy, sexy new passion. Fiery, fiery passion. Okay. Ace of Wands, new project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, new beginnings, new opportunities, growth. 10 of Wands again, man. Come on. This 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands have been coming out. Burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Completion's good. Are we putting down these burdens finally? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Bread coming. Self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity. Yep, I'm associated with that. Strings attached, power and domination. All right, now something else is coming up for me personally. I was following a storyline and now it has changed with that 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Is this someone else at the top row? Are we doing a parallel? King of Swords. All right, so King of Swords you're associated with is he averted a tower. He averted a tower? It's in reverse. Does that mean that things didn't go awry for him? Head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, dark side of wealth, financial failure or loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. All right, so this King of Swords averted a tower. He's having sleepless nights because of his shoddy family life or his shoddy foundation and finances. King of Pentacles in the upright. So that's your past. This King of Swords is in the past, and you fucking dodged a bullet by averting him, and now he's in a desperate situation in a family life, in a family situation, and up at night worrying about stuff. But you're in the center here with this King of Pentacles, this Ace of Wands. This King of Pentacle has an Ace of Wands. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. So that is the energy you're getting into. Does that mean you're trying to call in a new wand into your life? A new wand into your life? A new wand into your life? Yes, you are, because you got the Eight of Cups in the upright. You're walking away. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind these burdens. Ten of Wands. You're leaving behind some burdens. Oh, why did two cards come out, dude? That is not Page of Wands. It's going there. Unfortunately, you can't see it on the camera, but we got the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. Under. Okay, we're gonna do 3 rows then. Okay, we're seeing more of a story. What is going on? Triune. I'm gonna pull 4 more cards for this top row. Only 4, please. So the truth is that someone was being breadcrumbed. They were giving more than they were receiving, which is why that Ace of Swords is under the 6 of Pentacles. So this is gonna make it hard to shuffle. Let me organize this. So we got that Page of Wands in the reverse, right over the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Lack of direction, procrastination, creating conflict, self-limiting beliefs, spiritual path, newly formed idea. We got the Star, which is hope, over the Nine of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So at least there's hope in this situation. Good for you. King of Cups over the Tower in reverse and over the King of Swords. So this king that's on this left side, this left column, he is not only logical, but he is full of love, and he's averted a tower. He has hope away from this shoddy family life, the shoddy foundation that he's created, or that he is a part of at least. 3 of Wands, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, overseas opportunities. Right over the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Someone's fucking getting left. Who? I am not sure. A Page of Wands in reverse, apparently. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, this could also be this King of Swords. Yeah, the only king that hasn't come out yet, unless it's for this last card, is the King of Wands. So this man, maybe all of these kings are a single man, and he's trying to step into his finances, and yeah, he knows his emotions. He's rational and logical. He could discern, and even though it's going past the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, he is finding his money. And the reason that he was in a 10 of Pentacles in reverse is because he was giving with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. He was giving more than he was getting. Yeah, he was getting himself involved in a charity case of a relationship. 6 of Swords in reverse, personal transition, resistance to change, unfinished business, emotional baggage. And that's the truth. It's right over the Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So, whoa, this 6 of Swords right before the Tower, because if you're reading like a book. Okay, so we got a King of Cups, full of love, has hope. And I was trying to get at this. There's no King of Wands up here. He is really bad with his sexual urges and desires. He's really, really bad with that aspect of life, if that's what you're going to call it. He's really, really bad at controlling his sexual urges. And if we're going to continue reading, I'm putting more cards down, but I'll read them later. If we're going to continue reading, bad sexual urges, wanting to move and transition. That the Three of Wands is wanting to move and get out of the situation that he's in. He has hope, but he's resistance to change with the Six of Swords, and he didn't have a tower moment. I was going to read more on the tower in reverse, but it's basically like it didn't happen. But so a huge resistance to change. He didn't allow a tower to come into his life. Let me see. Towers kind of just happen to you. Do you decide if towers come into your life? When ill dignified, the tower represents reluctance to change and clinging to what you believe makes you safe and secure. Was it safe and secure? Right after that is the Nine of Swords, so it wasn't. And right under the Nine of Swords is the Ten of Pentacles, so it wasn't. You ignore all the warning signs and think yourself to be invulnerable. This might also represent abandonment of hopes and dreams, or to get out while you can and watch everybody else pay the price. Much like insider trading, you get... Okay, I don't really care about reading that. Okay, so right after the Nine of Swords, this guy is letting us dang-a-lang thing for him. Because right after the Nine of Swords is Ace of Wands. So as someone slobbed your knob and like that made you stay with them. Because even if you got your slob knobbed, even if someone cleaned your pipe, you're still carrying their burdens with this Ten of Wands. That's what happens when you're led by your dick, dude. Let your passions rule you. No, thank you. So right after that is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what you're giving is not what you're getting. Yeah. Who knew that going after pleasure doesn't really fulfill you emotionally or just in general at all other sections in life? So this King of Swords is trying to think with his good head now rather than his head over heart and also head over dick. Ooh, this card really wanted to leave. I'll read these cards later. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so after he logically looked at the situation with this King of Swords energy, he realized that this shit isn't going to work out. Surprise, surprise. So now he's being in the King of Pentacles and trying to go towards building something that's actually worth having, and that's that Eight of Cups right after. He's walking away. And he's embracing truth now. That's beautiful. Let me read these cards that came out on the sides. I'm not really sure what they're trying to represent because they're on the side. So on the top we got, on the left column we have Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. And on the right we have Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. Does this guy have choices? Oh, he's trying to make a decision. Does this guy have choices? Six of Wands is winning. This might be your energy on the side. You're kind of surrounding it. You're orbiting him. You're observing him. So, Six of Wands, you're winning. Ace of Cups, you have love. Page of Pentacles. Why Page? Page of Pentacles is like Earth of Earth, I believe. I believe the pages are an earth sign. So you're in your feminine energy. Quite young though. You're a little bit, you're not a queen. So, but he also has some page energy. At least you're all in the upright. So you're a Page of Pentacles, but you're just starting out. You're just starting out in trying to build a relationship with this King of Swords. I mean, he's all the kings now, but with this man, you're trying to build a relationship with him. That's that page. It's very young. You're just trying to learn how to give to him. You have Six of Pentacles in the upright, and that's in your energy. Seven of Cups. Maybe you're both choosing your options. Do you want him and does he want you? The Hierophant, and Is there a community surrounding you, or is this based on religious tradition and religion? Is this based on, it doesn't even have to be religion, but like, do you guys have the same morals? Can your morals intertwine to where you guys have a productive and lasting relationship? Do I want these cards? It might be too much. I'll get 2 of these cards and 1 Damien Eccles, and that's for advice for both of these. Do I want 2 of these cards? I just don't know what advice I'll give. I'm not too associated with this deck. All right, so we have Repressed Shadow. I explore my own shadow and seek to unify my full self by understanding the darkness repressed within. I can heal the world in humility rather than scorch it in judgment. In judgment, for sure. So this man in the relationship that he was in before, and maybe it's just a relationship with himself in the best of scenarios, and in the more grounded and less aggravating, like, screw that bitch energy. Like, if you just want to keep it with this man, maybe he has a repressed shadow and that he needs to explore the femininity within his own self, or just his shadow side, his horny ass shadow side. Strings of destiny. I weave the strings of my own destiny. I imagine my future into reality. I attract wisdom, cultivate strength, and today I will take the next step in my journey. And that's right under the 8 of Cups. So he is trying to release his burdens, trying to leave, trying to walk away, and trying to embrace the truth. Let's get a Damien Eccles sigil card, and then that's the last of the advice here. It's also just the last of the reading. I am also unsure about these Damien Eccles cards because I'm also getting to know them and not too sure about what they hold or what they say. Is this one card? The Celestial Lotus and Angelic Portal. Invoke the Archangels of the Zodiac. I'm heading back to the stars. I thought I pulled this card before. It's okay if I did, but let me read it. The Celestial Lotus is a ritual created by Damien and explained in his book Angels and Archangels. It is used in conjunction with the Lesser Banishing ritual of the Pentagram, but specifically designed to attract the angels of the Zodiac. Oh. Performing the Celestial Lotus ritual is akin to putting on a suit of divine armor. While it can be beneficial to invoke specific angels for specific purposes, it is also possible to invoke a large number of entities all at the same time. Damien, Laurie, and Travis have pioneered this technique, still considered dangerous by many ceremonial magicians. To call forth the energetic influences of numerous angels for spiritual workings, although some magicians will scoff at the idea of invoking 12 spirits at once, the Celestial Lotus actually invokes a total of 62 archangels and angels because it also draws in the rulers of the decans as well. You can utilize the Celestial Lotus sigil to bring the total power of the rulers of the 12 signs of the zodiac to your fingertips. Alternately, if you have one specific angel you would like to work with, you can use the Celestial Lotus as a supplementary sigil to accompany the primary angel you seek to invoke. While the sigil simplifies the ritual, setting your intention and approaching the work with a sense of gratitude is vital to its success. A sense of gratitude. All right, let's read the little booklet of it. Because it relates to the zodiac, this card is also connected with the passage of time, the cycle of the seasons, and the future. In a reading, it can imply the necessity of waiting or simply waiting until the time is right to act. And that's what I was getting with this reading. This man is beginning to see the truth. Like, that's the overall message, is this man is beginning to see the truth. Just beginning, because that's the last card in the entire spread. If you're reading it like a book, you have your energy over here. But the last card in his reading, we're cross-watching. We're basically cross-reading for someone right now. Because I feel very, very, other than these columns, like, disconnected from it. Yeah, the message of the reading is this man is beginning to see the truth. But your role in this is just to give it to God and wait and let him continue to discover, because this is a whole ass story, man. Look at this man's life. It's such a mess. But what's good is that he is progressing and he is understanding his faults and where he is, what he has done wrong. He's beginning to see the truth. This man is beginning to see the truth. That is the overall message. I cannot say any more because there's nothing else for me to say, because you're considering your options. With the Seven of Cups, it's going to be patient and see where this goes, because look how messy it is. Do you really want to be part of this mess? Obviously you do, a little bit. But it's good to let people go through their cycles and their lessons on their own. Like, you don't have to always be their source to the divine, or their way of benefiting from the world. You don't have to be their only light that is in their life. They can have hope in many different areas. So don't be selfish in trying to fix someone else's life. He needs to fix his own life. All right. I hope you like the reading, Capricorn. This man is beginning to see the truth. Thank you for watching the reading, and goodbye, and I love you.